Hey guys, welcome back. Yesterday I painted a dresser and started having a lot of pain on the ulnar border of my hand. Went to bed last night, did my ice, did my heat, took my ibuprofen, and this morning it's a little bit better, but I'm gonna head on over to Walmart and grab some kinesio tape. They don't have the Cadillac of the tape, but it'll work for me for today, just so I can get through some of my household tasks and take care of my little one here. So come on over with me, let's go see what they have, and I'll show you the technique that I use to put it on for ulnar pain or TFCC pain. I am in Walmart trying to find, where's the camera? Trying to find the kinesio tape. This is the sports section, but driving a cart one-handed is not easy with a bad wrist. Give me a thumbs up if you agree. It's not gonna work. So, elastic sports tape. I don't need waterproof. I don't, let's see, jet black. Let's go with the cheapest one and see what happens. I haven't used this brand before, but normally I get it at hand conferences and like workshops and stuff like that. So we're gonna try this one. Now this is short people problem. Now I know all you Madalungs people are short, so I'm gonna step up on the shelf, try and grab this without getting in trouble and knocking stuff down. Okay. So it says for pain relief and support, it's black. I don't think it's pre-cut. Sometimes you can get, yeah, it says 10-inch pre-cut. So this is the kind that you want. Has under here what the common injuries are, but let's get this, try it out. We'll get back home and I'll show you what I do with my ulnar border, or my pinky side. Ulnar is the left bone, radius is the bone on the right. Just think like right thumb, radical, radius. Yeah, so let's give it a try. Let's go back home. Say hi. Yes. Say hi. Did mommy carry you through that store? Carried you all the way through the grocery store, huh? Alright, so I am ready to show you how I put the kinesio tape on my wrist when I'm having wrist pain on the ulnar border. I've noticed a lot of you commenting about the TFCC ligament. This is, or not the ligament, but the complex, the triangular fibrocartilage complex, TFCC, what it is, causing pain, yada yada. So what I thought was perfect, because I have been experiencing pain, like I told you about painting that piece of furniture yesterday. So I thought I would show you how I use kinesio tape to help with that type of pain, which for me, I experience like a popping and clicking sound right on this ulnar border almost every single time I get into the car. When I go to turn the wheel to the right, if I just force it a little bit, it's a very painful like pop, which allows me to have that release of motion, but it hurts so bad. And I think yesterday painting and going back and forth, I just aggravated that area so much to the point where it just had enough. And last night it was like almost like a shooting pain, but numb pain all the way down my ulnar border. So this technique that I'm gonna do is actually gonna really help with that. This stuff is already pre-cut, but I did bring a pair of scissors because, like us little Madalungs, we have short forearms. So Oh, I put this in my pocket to remember. Rock Kinesio tape is awesome. I got it at a hand conference in Philadelphia. That's actually where I met my doctor. It's just super supportive, doesn't fall off for days. Normal Kinesio tape should last about 3 days, but Rock tape, Google it or search it. It's awesome Kinesio tape. So yeah. And if you didn't know, sometimes it comes in funky colors and cool colors, but most of you probably know that. So yeah, I wanted to mention that. But let's see. So I'm just gonna trim this. I don't know, because I'm gonna do 3 strips here. So I'm gonna cut it about the length of my forearm, so it goes from my TFCC all the way to my elbow. And this one is 3 strips. You can do it with just 2, but I want that extra support. So one thing they don't tell you about Kinesio tape is it actually matters how you apply it. There is a science and a method to it. You can't just slap it on and hope for the best. Because I'm a therapist, I learned this the hard way. I am not 100% competent in Kinesio tape. You can actually get certified in this stuff, but this is just something that I've learned that helps me personally with Madelungs. So I like to round off the edges. It makes it easier when you go to take it off. And then I rip a little piece on the end to get it started, because it is super hard to do this on your own. It's definitely better having somebody else do this for you, but for all purposes, here we go. And I usually do it myself anyway. My husband doesn't do this. So I start right on top of, so I'm trying to get like layman's terms here. I guess your palm, the bottom of your thumb, which is your hypothenar prominence. So I start there, and actually, you know what? I'm gonna cut this one shorter. I'll do the next one on my forearm. Sorry guys, bear with me. Just make this one a tad bit. So you're gonna do 2 small ones and then 1 long one for your forearm. I'm gonna start with my forearm. Or, I'm sorry, start with my wrist. Blah. Okay. So yeah, start here. Okay. Now, if I took this off and just tightly went around, that would be 100% pressure. Kinesio tape works in percentages of pressure. I can't really tell you exactly right now the reasoning, but if I pulled it all the way tight, that would be 100%. So take it halfway, that's 50%. Take it half of that, it's 25, etc. So I don't want to exhaust my wrist too much, so I'm going to do what I feel is comfortable, which will probably be around 50% just to give it that support. But as I hope you guys can see this. Is it in focus? Ooh, okay. As I pull it, I'm going to hold on to the white paper, and I'm just barely going to give it like 50%. I'm not going to pull it all the way because I don't want my joint to get tired. I'm just going to go about halfway and rotate as I do it. Rotate my hand. Give it a little support. Okay, now I'm going to do the other side the opposite way. Around the edges. Except this time, let's see, that feels pretty good. This time I'm going to start right on top of that joint. So right on top of the head there, the ulna head. And same thing, I'm probably only going to do like maybe 50%. And if you do this and you're starting to have more pain, it's probably too tight. So again, I'm going to pull it. That's 100. I'm going to take it down a little bit and I'm going to turn my wrist as I apply it, just to give it that support. Okay. Oh, that feels good. So it kind of gives you like a proprioceptive, which meaning like where your body is in space, like where you associate your body. Kind of just gives a little bit of feedback, which by all means, again, it's not going to take the pain away, but it's going to help just relieve a little bit of that ache, which I should have done this earlier in the day because it feels really good right now. All right, so now I'm going to take my second piece of, my third piece of strip, and I'm going to use this one for my forearm. So this one I need to cut a little bit shorter. Okay, so for your forearm piece, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to attach it right over the ulnar head, this bone. If I get repetitive, sorry, just tell me in the comments. So start here, so you attach it there, and then you just follow the bone all the way up. I want a little bit more than 50% tension because I think it feels good when it pushes it up towards my elbow. So this is why it becomes hard doing it by yourself. So I'm gonna do probably 75%. I don't know if you guys can see. Do about do about 75% tension for this because my elbows are starting to hurt from using them and compensating so much. And then it just goes straight on down to the bottom. And then rub it after you apply it. It just helps the adhesive stick to your skin and stay. Like I said, about 3 days it should stay on. You can shower with it too. I've showered with it. It actually makes it stick a little bit more, the heat and the moisture. So yeah, just rub, 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 rub. I really wanted to show you guys. You guys liked my Exos. I've got a lot of comments and a lot of messages from the Exos brace. Really wanted to show you my, it's called a 3-point product wrist pop splint. There is a website. It's called 3pointproducts.com. They make a specific wrist brace for the TFCC pain. Look up 3PP wrist pop splint. I'm gonna put a picture of it up right here. And it's specifically made for this type of pain, but it's super easy to put on. Kind of the same concept as this part of my kinesio tape. That's the kind of support that it's giving, helping that ulnar border pain. When you put it on, you're rotating the wrist to support the ulna. And I found the cover to it. I think in our move, somehow I've misplaced it, but I really wanted to show you guys how to put it on and what it looks like, because it's super simple and probably would be good for working, because some people, what did she say? Oh, she washed her hands. She washes her hands a lot, and she didn't want to be taking on and off something. That would be a really good option because it's further up in the wrist and you can still put like hand sanitizer on and you can still get your hands soapy and wet. Plus it's kind of like waterproof material, so even if it does get a little bit wet, it's not a big deal. So I wanted to share that. If I find it, I'll show you guys, but just definitely look up the website. I'm not getting any type of reimbursement, or I'm not promoting this at all. It's just something that's worked for me, and I think would help some of you too. So yeah, anyways, that is how I use kinesio tape to manage my ulnar border pain. Now I'm probably gonna go back and do this arm, but you guys don't want to watch that. So anyways, thanks for watching, thanks for coming back. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. Definitely enjoying the comments and the conversation, going back and forth with people. I'm learning a lot, and that's what this is all about. So I hope you like it. Subscribe, tell your friends, your family to come on over and check me out. If there's something that you want to talk about or you think I should do next, let me know. I'm just kind of going with the flow right now, making it up as it comes at me. So thanks again, and we'll see you soon. Bye.